bustling town of Springfield, things were never ordinary for the Simpson family. Bart, Lisa, and Maggie loved their adventures, and this week, something mysterious had been happening all over town. On Monday, Mr. Burns discovered that someone had painted funny faces on all his statues. On Tuesday, Principal Skinner found his entire office filled with popcorn. And on Wednesday, Moe's Tavern suddenly had rainbow-colored lights that wouldn't turn off. Everyone was puzzled. Bart's eyes sparkled with excitement. This is it, the great Springfield mystery. Lisa, Maggie, we have to solve it. Lisa, who was always curious and smart, adjusted her glasses. Good idea, Bart. We'll need a plan, some clues, and maybe even some disguises. Maggie clapped her tiny hands, thrilled to join her big brother and sister on this mystery adventure. She sucked her pacifier thoughtfully, as if already coming up with clever ideas. After dinner, the three siblings gathered in Bart's family room and started their plan. Bart drew a map of Springfield, marking all the places where strange things had happened. Lisa wrote down clues they would need to investigate, while Maggie practiced tiptoeing around, ready to be the stealthiest member of the team. The next morning, they began their investigation at Mr. Burns's mansion. They spotted Smithers, Mr. Burns's assistant, polishing a statue. "Hey, Smithers?" Bart called. "Who painted faces on these statues?" Smithers looked around suspiciously. "We're not sure," he replied, "but whoever it was must have snuck in during the night. I heard strange giggles echoing around." Lisa jotted down "strange giggles" in her notebook as they left. Bart grinned. "Maybe it was someone who loves laughing. Let's keep going." Next, they visited Springfield Elementary. Principal Skinner was still trying to get the last of the popcorn out of his office. "Bart Simpson," he scolded when he saw them, raising an eyebrow. "Is this your doing?" "Not this time, Principal Skinner," Bart replied innocently. "We're here to solve the mystery." Skinner looked surprised, but agreed to let them investigate. Bart looked under Skinner's desk, Lisa checked the walls for any clues, and Maggie waddled around, sniffing out any popcorn bits like a tiny detective. Just as they were about to leave, Lisa noticed something. "Look, Bart! Footprints in the popcorn." The footprints were small and smudged, like someone had shuffled through the popcorn pile. Lisa took a quick sketch of them in her notebook. "Whoever did this had small feet," she noted. Finally, they went to Moe's Tavern. Moe was still grumbling about the rainbow-colored lights that flashed everywhere, making his bar look like a disco. "Whoever did this is going to pay," Moe fumed, crossing his arms. Bart looked around and spotted a sparkly ribbon tangled in one of the lights. He pointed it out to Lisa. "Hey, this looks like something from the Springfield costume shop." With 3 solid clues, strange giggles, small footprints, and a sparkly ribbon, the Simpsons kids returned home. They spread out the clues on the living room table and thought hard. Marge noticed them and came over. "What are you kids up to?" "We're solving the great Springfield mystery, Mom," Bart replied proudly. "Oh, I remember seeing something odd yesterday," Marge said, tapping her chin. "I saw Ralph Wiggum walking around with paint on his hands, and he was giggling." The kids gasped. Could Ralph be the culprit? The next day, they visited Ralph at his house. Ralph was happy to see them and invited them into his room, which was filled with art supplies, popcorn, and a disco light. "Ralph, have you been painting statues, popping popcorn, and decorating Moe's Tavern?" Bart asked, trying to sound like a serious detective. Ralph giggled and nodded. "I wanted to make Springfield happy and fun, so I thought I'd surprise everyone with my art and decorations." Lisa and Bart looked at each other, surprised but also touched. Ralph had just wanted to bring some joy to Springfield. "You did surprise everyone, Ralph," Lisa said kindly. "But maybe next time you could ask people before decorating their stuff." Ralph nodded, understanding. "I'm sorry, I just wanted everyone to smile." Bart grinned. "Well, Ralph, you're definitely the best mystery maker Springfield has ever had." As they walked back home, Bart, Lisa, and Maggie high-fived each other, proud to have solved the great Springfield mystery. The town soon learned the story, and while they didn't exactly appreciate the mess, they couldn't help but chuckle at Ralph's efforts. And from that day on, whenever the Simpson kids saw something a little strange around town, they'd smile, knowing Ralph was just around the corner, planning his next happy surprise.